Hello, everyone. I wanted to show everyone a couple things in this screencast. But one is to how to share a folder within your OneDrive, and then the other is to kind of show you how to put large files in there so that people can access those large files. Now, this is my master document for MathSL. This is where they go for everything that they need for the course, and so they have to look and see what unit we're in. And right now we're in the probability unit. So they go to that unit and they'll see all the day assignment, lesson, homework, etc. But that's where they're kind of going. They're used to going to this master document. Well, every time I do something on the board, I like on a smart notebook, I save that file to a particular folder that my students have access to. And that folder can be accessed from this link called Daily Notes. And so that link will take them to one of my folders, one of my shared folders in OneDrive. And so they can access everything here. So I have like everything, like every class for the entire year by date. And now since I've been doing this, since we've been doing the online learning, I should say, I actually set up a particular subfolder within this folder called Zoom meetings. And so my students have access to the Zoom files. So 316 meeting, 17, and 18. And so how do you do that? Well, and why do you do that? Number one, with our OneDrive accounts, we get they say a terabyte, which is over 1,000 gig of space to put large files in, and it's pretty much unlimited. I think they said it's limited to a terabyte, but I think we've also been told we can go over that. So there is an advantage of using that versus some of the free stuff that you have. I think you get a max of like 15 gigabyte or something like that. But how do you share a folder? Well, here I've logged into my 365 account, and I'm opening up OneDrive, and I'm going to go to that same file, analysis SL1. That's my folder for analysis. And everything I'm putting in this daily notes math analysis SL folder. So what I can do is I can click this little checkbox there, and I can go copy link. It says get a link that others can use to access this item, which happens to be a folder. And so now it says link copied, but it also says people with existing access can use the link. I want to change that. So I'm going to click there, and then there's one that says anyone with a link. I'm going to click anyone with link. And if I like, I can allow editing. I don't want to allow editing because then they can edit stuff in there or delete stuff. I don't want that to happen. I can also set an expiration date if I'd like, or I could set a password. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to copy a link here. I'm going to hit apply, and it's just copied the link. So basically this link right now, I could post on Edmodo. I could post in a master doc, anywhere I'd like. And then a student could then click that link and access that particular folder. Only that folder, though. They couldn't access the rest of the folders in there. Now, what I did was I just created a hyperlink here by right-clicking and putting a link in that way. And that allows my students to access that folder. Now, what's nice about that is that when I get done with a Zoom video or anything, whether it's a Zoom video or a Smart Notebook file that I'm converting to a PDF, it's a one-step process for me. So my Zoom files all will save into basically their own folder. Now, when I'm in that folder, there's 3 files. There's an audio only, a playback, and one that's called Zoom. This is the MP4 file that students can play back. So I will literally just go on that, and I can do a Control C, or I can right-click and copy, and I will copy that into, if I go to my folder, Analysis SL1, Daily Notes, Zoom Meetings, and I will copy it right into this folder, and I will rename it whatever I want. I'm just naming it the date of the meeting. Oops, I got 29 seconds left. So that's kind of how I do it. The nice thing about it is I don't have to post that to Edmodo. As soon as I save it in that file, the kids have access to it. So I just wanted to take that time to show you guys how to do that. If you have any questions, please let me know. Send me an email or give me a call.